Number 1. Prayer and worship. Prayer. This is the act of communicating with God, expressing your thoughts, needs, gratitude, and seeking guidance. It can be done privately or as part of a community. Prayer helps in building a personal relationship with God and is a way to express faith and reliance on the divine. Worship. Worship involves showing reverence and adoration for God through various practices like singing hymns, participating in religious services, and performing rituals. It is a collective way to honor God and reinforces the sense of community and shared beliefs among believers. Number 2. Service and charity. Service. Offering your time and effort to help others, whether through volunteering at charitable organizations, supporting community projects, or assisting those in need. Service is a practical expression of faith, reflecting God's love and compassion in tangible ways. Charity. This involves giving material support such as money, food, clothing, or other resources to those who are less fortunate. Charity is a cornerstone of many religious traditions, emphasizing the importance of generosity and caring for the needy as a way of serving God. Number 3. Love and compassion. Love. Demonstrating unconditional love towards others, including family, friends, neighbors, and even strangers. This mirrors the love that God has for humanity and fulfills the commandment to love one another. Compassion. Showing empathy and kindness, especially to those who are suffering or in difficult situations. Compassion involves understanding others' pain and taking steps to alleviate it, thereby acting as an instrument of God's mercy and grace. Number 4. Obedience and following commandments. Adherence to teachings. Living in accordance with the teachings and commandments found in sacred texts. This means making ethical choices, practicing integrity, and striving to live a righteous life. Observance of rituals. Participating in religious rituals and ceremonies, such as prayer, fasting, and observing holy days. These practices help to reinforce faith and maintain a connection to the spiritual community and tradition. Number 5. Thanksgiving and praise. Thanksgiving. Regularly giving thanks to God for the blessings and gifts received. This can be done through prayer, writing in a gratitude journal, or simply taking moments throughout the day to express gratitude. Praise. Celebrating God's greatness and goodness through acts of praise, such as singing, dancing, creating art, or other forms of creative expression. Praise is an acknowledgement of God's power and presence and is a way to show reverence and joy. These acts not only honor and serve God, but also enhance one's spiritual life and foster a sense of community and purpose. They help to cultivate a deeper connection with the divine and reflect the core values of faith in daily living. Prayer and worship. Prayer. This is a primary way to communicate with God, encompassing expressions of gratitude, requests for guidance, confessions, and seeking blessings. Prayer can be personal or communal, and it helps to build a deeper relationship with God. It is an act of faith, demonstrating trust and reliance on the divine, and offers a space for reflection and spiritual growth. Worship. Worship involves acts of reverence and adoration, such as participating in religious services, singing hymns, reciting scriptures, and performing rituals. It can be done individually or within a community, promoting unity and shared faith. Worship is a time to focus on God's greatness, express gratitude, and deepen the spiritual connection, honoring God's presence and celebrating divine attributes. Service and charity. Service. Serving others is a practical manifestation of love and devotion to God. This can include volunteering, helping those in need, and participating in community projects. Service reflects selflessness, compassion, and generosity, and is seen as an extension of one's faith. It demonstrates the belief that serving others is akin to serving God, highlighting the importance of caring for the marginalized and vulnerable. Charity, giving to those in need through financial donations, providing food and clothing, or supporting charitable organizations is a key component of many faiths. Charity involves sharing one's blessings, recognizing the temporary nature of material possessions, and using them for good. It promotes empathy, reduces suffering, and supports social justice, mirroring divine generosity and mercy. Love and compassion. Love. Demonstrating love towards others is a core commandment in many religious traditions. It involves showing kindness, patience, forgiveness, and understanding in everyday interactions and relationships. Love is a reflection of God's love for humanity and fosters harmony, peace, and strong community bonds. Compassion. Compassion involves empathizing with others, understanding their struggles, and taking action to help alleviate their suffering. This can be through listening, providing support, or advocating for those in need. Compassionate actions reflect the merciful nature of God and are a practical way to live out one's faith through care and concern for others. Obedience and following commandments. Adherence to teachings. Living according to the teachings and commandments of one's faith is a way to honor God. This involves making ethical choices, practicing integrity, and striving to lead a righteous life. Following religious teachings shows a commitment to God's will and a desire to live in harmony with divine principles. Observance of rituals. Participating in religious rituals and ceremonies, such as prayer, fasting, sacraments, and holy days, reinforces faith and maintains a connection to the spiritual community. These practices are acts of obedience and respect towards God, helping to cultivate discipline, mindfulness, and a deeper understanding of spiritual truths. Thanksgiving and praise. Thanksgiving. Regularly expressing gratitude to God for blessings and life's experiences is vital. This can be done through prayer, journaling, or verbal acknowledgement. Thanksgiving fosters a positive attitude, helps recognize the good in life, and strengthens the relationship with God. It acknowledges God's providence and expresses trust in divine care. Praise. Offering praise to God through singing, dancing, creating art, or other forms of creative expression celebrates God's greatness and goodness. Praise acknowledges God's attributes, such as power, wisdom, and love. It is an act of joy and reverence, often performed both individually and collectively, expressing awe and admiration for God and reinforcing faith. These practices collectively honor God and contribute to spiritual growth, community bonding, and a deeper understanding of one's faith. They enable individuals to live out their beliefs in tangible ways, reflecting divine values and principles in daily life.
To you.
Rise and shine. A morning
Grant me
prayer for
strength to
Christian
face
faith.
challenges and wisdom.